earned runs.
And they've got that guy going today, Jordan Montgomery, who dazzled in the first game of the
moving forward, but I'm telling you, they've been there, done that. This team is relentless. They're not
third and DHing. Adolis Garcia trying to come back from 4 strikeouts in mid-July, and that 2.58 ERA since John is third in the AL. In and off we go in game 2 with a fastball 100. Simeon going 1 for 14 after an 0 for 5 yesterday.
One hit early on.
On this 1-1 pitch, Simeon fouls it. His first base hit of this series. Calls balls and strikes. He is a very tight strike zone guy. Ready here, first pitch. Most aggressive guy in baseball. First pitch, and Corey Seager's the
top of the zone.
One of the things that and has much more since coming back. 2-1 on.
Really good off-speed hit. That's the pitch. The changeup out
comes alive, and the pitch comes home. It's a fastball that misses. On this 3-2, he takes a changeup low, and the first 2 have reached.
This is a pitcher that can handle this environment. And
it's an odd sense in this ballpark, even leading up to first pitch, where yesterday was a part. Board for Mitch Garver, first appearance of the postseason, takes a first pitch.
Curl that fastball when you get a chance to.
Is a 1, is a fastball.
Thrown 2 starters, more finesse than the power the Baltimore Orioles are throwing.
Nobody out in this first inning. 1-2 pitch is a fastball that Garver somehow gets.
And we're going to have to stay alive.
Now Kevin Brown, who half the time we get threatened by him. Swing and a miss. The changeup gets Garver.
Type action. See how the ball starts up and then just floats. Never gets there. When you're
second for Garcia. Strike 1 and a high fastball. Grossman. As a team, though, they were able to overcome 16.
Make it up after throwing a changeup, or you can back up that changeup, but I would be.
Because he's a guy who you know you can get to expand.
Right there, mask
from Grayson Rodriguez. Pick up with a fastball to sit him down.
But if it's away, that's where Garcia can get to the ball. And what a great pitch. And
2 on 2 out. Evan Carter, strike 1, perfect fastball. Drop.
Now the one thing we've talked about, he won't chase.
2-out chance in this first inning. He takes a strike. It's 1 and 2.
He has to be away and down where if he's going to expand, it will be. Well, they went away.
Budget. 2 on 2 out and a 2-2 pitch. Same spot and same deck. Rangers trying to take advantage of this golden first inning opportunity.
Go a changeup after they pounded in that strike, but they went away, and his eyes have been really good.
There they go. Here it comes. Grayson Rodriguez just misses inside and carves this postseason.
Yeah, this one caught the strike zone, and that's a myth.
25th pitch of this first inning is popped up by Jonah. One-time Orioles draft pick. Deck. Strike 2.
Great pitch. Down here 0-2 with the bases loaded. You don't have to waste a huge moment to get out for this fan base and get the offense.
2. Fastball lifted to left field. And the Rangers leave him.
Make him come out of himself and think about swinging at the first pitch. After that moment
in this game, Montgomery's first pitch is outside for ball.
Cutter, fastball. And that's where he's going to live. And we talked about the strike.
Whoa, to the former first overall pick, Adley Rutschman is in for a strike. On a 2-1 pitch, Rutschman takes ball 3. So it comes in the 3-1 that Rutschman gets out of the infield for Nathaniel Lowe.
He does not have to pitch up. He will rarely pitch up. So he wants
Castle. Now you may look at that, John, and say, well, wait a minute, you don't want to throw strikes, but the point
for he'll have to come into the strike zone.
And you touched on it a little bit. A lot of time
you get a scouting report that says get him in the strike zone. Well, easier said. Seen it so many times, and obviously been to the postseason 14 years in a row.
On a 2-1 pitch, Ryan Mountcastle takes a
I thought it never happened before, but we found out that it happened at least one other time.
A deck 2-2.
That stadium get loaded up like that.
Fouled off,
and
barely stays alive.
Is a fact.
He goes with on 2-2 to Mountcastle. It is a fastball inside.
Starters that Texas
3-2. More chop. Right side low. Race to.
Well, I said you never know what is going to.
2 for 3 with a home run. After a 28 during the 0-2.
So almost 90% of his breaking pitches are out of the zone.
Go Corey Seager. So if you know it's
stretched the last 10 innings, no earned runs. He just does enough of that to frustrate.
2 out. Gunnar Henderson takes in the dirt. At this point,
he is, and he'll throw a higher percentage of fastballs to left-handers, believe it.
Breaking pitch, 1-1. 4 in his postseason debut yesterday. On this 1-1 pitch, and out, getting to that curveball. Aaron Hicks missed the hit and run sign, and Henderson was left aggressive on the bases. Had those things backfire yesterday. The ball on, and the All-Star Hayes lifts it foul. Runners on base all year.
Starters that
efficient base running team.
Strikes.
Got a curveball right there.
Yeah. And
Hayes is one of those guys who are talking.
Texas had a chance in the first inning. First and second, nobody out, didn't score.
1-2 from Jordan Montgomery is another curve. This one he lays off.
Wanted to, and a really good take right here, but these are the
Hayes looking for that 2-out knock. Well, that is a heck of a take, man. Runners take off, payoff, breaking ball, spoiled.
To make any pitch you need to, and that 3-2 pitch right there was in his mind. That was the
another 3-2 pitch from Jordan Montgomery. On this 1-1 pitch, Henderson ball forward to load the.
Well, both teams now bases loaded and 2 outs. A little bit of pressure on team himself is at the plate right now.
Yeah, baseball being the wonderful writer that is. Talking about him yesterday as the lone guy in this lineup that has any kind of postseason experience. Strikes out soon after that. But in the first inning,
that first pitch is middle to middle in. He's going to let it fly. Otherwise, he's going to take at least those.
Can the Orioles? A ball on Hicks. Pitch, Aaron Hicks fouls it off.
That was the one right there. That was numbers, but there's the one that the Oriole hitters.
Hicks, a patient hitter. Nowhere to put him here. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes Montgomery. Hicks fouls it off.
But right-handed pitchers are fastballs in. Because he pitches away, he has the.
1 run is in. Here comes Henderson. 4.
The inning started with a high chopper. 2 outs, a breaking ball, a rip.
Game 2. Now Jordan Westburg. First and third, 2 away. Ball 1. Part of that second pitch of his first inning is bounce left side for Young. We go to second. Opportunity. Aaron Hicks, the GOAT yesterday, gets him going. After his 2-run single, has the Orioles in front. In game situation in the first inning. Bottom part of the order, Nathaniel Lowe.
And they were able to score those runs, and so it feels doubly great, right? The team
in the standings have been coming back within games, coming back within series. I mean, look at 3 times
the
within
only
1
question
game.
Mark is they use to do the damage.
Those are the division series games today. It's a leadoff walk for Nathaniel Lowe. Third one in. Let's take a look at today's same game parlay sponsored by FanDuel. Josh Young yesterday.
When you haven't been there is how
the home run that was the difference on the score. Starts his day. He's at it more than anybody in baseball.
And
we were talking yesterday, John, about how hard it is.
Training says you're going to be in there every day. You are if you handle the defense.
25-year-old rookie passes diving Westburg. Counts like this. First inning plus. Giving Texas its first base runner of the day this year.
For the hit, didn't crush it,
gives a little bit more top to bottom.
Now Grayson
on an 0-2 hitter, Leody Taveras, who quietly has had a good postseason.
They've had a lot of success against him, and they've had a lot of slug against him. But what he's the Orioles. A lot of in a different direction, so I'm glad for them.
Totally different guy. Top pitching prospect the Orioles have had in decades. He was on the verge of getting late, came up about a weekend, had a 7.35 over his first 10
splits.
There's 1-0 to Taveras. Another 2-2 and another foul. But a few days to get that shoulder rest. Fastball to the bottom of the zone. The Rangers really need a guy that just turned 21 and just got to the major league.
It does, and that's a gift. And it never
so
looks like he's throwing hard.
Stone with a 1-2. Young trying to score from first.
Also
from
eager to add the
fastball and get rewarded totality and go away from throwing your breaking ball.
do that.
Bottom of the order gets it done here in the second. Rodriguez whips it to this game. Here's strike one on Josh Young.
What
started the season on this 3-1. Henderson fouls it off, and the catch it had rediscovered their form here in Baltimore. Strike on Jordan Westburg. And it's Garcia to stab in front of the center fielder. He says, I'm the kid. This walked his first time. Takes upstairs for ball one.
Yeah, this is the wrong guy.
13 times up this postseason. Fouls off his fastball. Rangers in 2020. 2 down. His first one to Corey Seager. Salivating. Ball 3. One away is a 3-1 pitch. Pops it up. The Dodgers went to the postseason all 7 of those years and signed the record contract. Payoff to Seager. Target set up. That's where he goes. With the 1-2.
I'm seeing playoff Corey Seager versus regular season and regular season.
And third for Garver. Change ups. Back-to-back change ups.
As you don't want to be.
Ups. This one's put in play and Squixis is in front.
Play for Grayson here. This one's right at the squirt off. Not in time, and man, these Rangers got the machines to hit off of breaking balls. They've got everything at their disposal, but they have to execute.
Is 1-1. The turn comes in to score. A 4 spot for
counts, and they actually have the crooked number 3 or more. Down doesn't play the same as his fastball up, and they've taken advantage of it.
Strike 1 on Evan Carter. They've already got 5 hits and 4 walks against Great.
Now the 5th hitter in this inning, he's gotten to 2 strikes. Where they've beaten him has been down.
Poke left side. Mateo's got it. Garver to third. First and third. 4 in the bank.
3
first
consecutive
for
Heim,
who swings and misses at a fastball.
I mean, they were stressing over.
Heim, who flied out his first time, swings through this fastball, and it's 0. Back to the high fastball, and Heim swats it to the left side. Base hit.
It was excellent hitting, and exactly where they wanted the ball.
Pitchers. Yeah, both gave up just 1 run. Nathaniel Lowe start. Their 3-hitter for a lot of the year. And for good
hours, and that's more than 9 hitters coming to the plate. The ball didn't get played in center field. The next thing you know, it's 6-0.
3-year-old. Home of the 1-2 in the dirt and stopped by Rutsch.
Felt like the Baltimore Orioles were going to get that hit. This is a dangerous more innings to score at least 3.
Coulomb does. Season start. Disastrous. 5-2 game. Long way to go, though.
Deals with that rest
without him.
after being
They do
rewarded.
everything you could ask for an offense. The
Braves see that those 3
today.
100-win teams. And Kenny, it's
combined for
base
4.5. Look for the emotion, but he is in for the first 2 hitters. And it'll take time. I honestly believe, especially when the Braves and their offense got shut out.
That are more than all these teams did, right? They scrimmaged, they brought in fans,
and lost the way they did.
1-2 to Mullins, fouled off.
After 2 years, if you can make a judgment on this, that's a wrap.
Coming in other than Trout.
Jorge Mateo getting the start today.
Like you do in the regular season, and go face that team that's waiting for you. When you win it,
is 1-1. Swung out and part of the flaw on display right away. There goes Santander, 3-2 to Jorge Mateo's in the dirt.
Mountcastle's want to have it, and somebody talked to him. 8% chase in the last 14 days. An improvement, which is already to the point where the center fielder on the ball straight at him.
Well, they had one on Nathaniel yesterday. So when you're Brandon Hyde put up 2, man, a lot has happened. 2 innings in this game. That is ball 1 on Rutschman, and the count is full. Key of the year on Mateo. 2019. Well, almost.
But that's the beauty of it, right? So many things can happen this year. He won his last 12 out of 13, and now you got Brandon Hyde trying to get to it.
Here's the 1-0
Mountcastle.
Really did back. And he asked the ball 1 for third season. Mountcastle Seager fouls it down the line to the inside, and if it's not
dividend.
Montgomery's 1-2 pitch. That sinker in the dirt.
Dunning and Heaney. Because of the injuries in the
another payoff
it's going to be.
It was 6 in each season. Another 2-2. Mountcastle's fouled off a few, and he's worked it forward.
Well, you know what's weird about it? I say that because they pitch way.
Fouls it off.
And by philosophy, it'll be fun now, though.
Certainly overshadowed by Rutschman. Okay, they say
Good about yourself.
Mullins comes up. Tavares on the move. Will get there. Personalized stats and highlights, and enjoy free live streams with the MLB. Former top prospect of the New York. Traded to Oakland. The Sonny on this 1-1 from Montgomery. Watches it drop in. And an RBI.
Keep passing it on to the next guy and see how many you can string to get. You mentioned the Orioles.
Mateo's going to take second with his first
Knows, and every player feels.
It's just the plate. They called him the savior on his way up, and he has lived up to it. On a 2-0. Mullins comes up. Rutschman
with a 6-run lead. He shouldn't even have bothered to go to third base. I know.
Bad base running play, but it is the speed of Mateo affecting the game. For Montgomery, the bullpen gets going. 78 pitches for Montgomery. Again, this one out. Here comes Mateo. Garcia's throw up the line.
That was a good meeting by Mike Maddox because you remind the pitcher that it's no big deal. It's 9-4, 2 outs with a runner on first.
Santander, and that's the inning.
The Rangers are the one that the most confident and the one that's rolling offensively.
2-1. So about a half-century later, he got his franchise. First manager was Ted Williams. Current manager is Bruce Bochy. Seager's got his 4th walk.
First was signing Jacob deGrom, meaning I just didn't think Texas was in the.
A few hours after that, would flip on to the Yankees. Injuries have bit him in the years since. Little bit of 2-2 on Garver. Grabs it, steps on the bag, running throw, picked by.
That play was a little different. You typically are going to try to prevent the run at home, being down by 6.
Third, 2 out, and Adolis Garcia taking a ball. Garcia, who's 1 out of 3, is ahead 2-0. In here, 2-0. They're off the end of the bat. A lot of English on it, but it needs.